My name is Margaret Ann Windsor, and this will be the third of the tape. Is The United States is above the law and mind control. Um, I guess I wanted to finish this tape. I took a picture of Hustler magazine where they endorsed me in April of '84, and I was out at Flint's October twice in '83 when I ran for a U.S. congressional seat that was left vacant when the Korean uh, jetliner was shot down by the Soviet MiG. August, did I say that? August the 31st of '83. The odd thing is I had written about Larry McDonald. He was a doctor that I wrote about in the manuscript, MD: A License to Kill, while I was living at Moonraker. And therein set some of the patterns, the License to Kill in Moonraker. I didn't, They were 007 movies, and I didn't remember, let me put it this way, I've been told that I always knew in my subconscious that I'd been kidnapped and who my parents are. Uh, but I was 2 years old when I was kidnapped, and I was put there in Moulton, Alabama, and given the name of a twin, Peggy Ann Dempsey, married at Childers. And Peggy and Carl, the twins, were born out of wedlock, and they had actually been murdered by their mother, who was a psychopath. Uh, Now then, I was out at Flint's, and I had never met Larry Flint. He had been shot in Lawrenceville while I was doing the book at Moonraker Apartments in '77, '78, trying to get it published. And Flint was shot March the 6th of '78, and I hope I'm not being redundant here. Anyway, uh, I turned on the heat, and I guess I'll be sorry for it because the fumes come out, and I'm allergic to chemicals anyway, even though they shouldn't be coming out of there, the Freon, it smells like, but it makes me get spacey and like I have Alzheimer's or something. But anyway, back to, I was flown out to Flint's, and I guess I am getting spacey here, not connecting. But I had never met him. I knew because of the patterns used that Flint, first of all, let me go ahead and say this. If anybody cares, they can certainly, I've been told that you need a database for it. And I have the database and whoever's doing the programming. But the mind control murders happened around and surrounding names and places and dates and timeline. The synchronicity in it is something else, what you can do with mind control. But it was a lot of the things were associated with my name, my children's name. Philip, that I grew up with, he's with the ATF, but and his wife Nancy. There were some of the things, and his kids' names were used in a lot of the mind control murders and happenings and kidnappings. And so anyway, if I can get back to that now, when I was taken out to Flint's, I'll go back to that during the campaign in '83. And I've put some things that happened to me on the first two tapes, and quite frankly, on a lot of the tapes I've done the last couple of months on YouTube. But when a limo was sent to pick me up, and when I was in flight, I had no money. I'd been living on the street and just sick what had been done to me. Seriously, if it's ever told you. Anyway, the limo driver was black, and I remember he told me, he said, I don't know why they sent me after you tonight. He said, Larry Flint was a friend of mine, and he used my limo service all the time. He said, but since he's been shot, I've been unable to see him or even get a phone call through to him. He said, so would you please take my card and give it to him and tell him to call me? So, quite frankly, I forgot about it. I mean, it was all going in, and really, at that time, my life seemed to depend on that, to get Larry Flint to help me with what I'd been given antifreeze. I had all these things done to me, my children. Um, so I kind of forgot until afterwards about it. But anyway, when I went in, Larry Flint was in the library, and I was introduced to him. And his words to me were they were going to send you back a vegetable. So the vegetable part I understood that was telling me he knew about the antifreeze put in me. Uh, Take me back or send me back, I didn't understand until a little few months later. I knew that found out I'd been kidnapped from London, so they were going to send me back a vegetable to Great Britain. The United States had managed to kidnap me, along with the Rockefellers, Rothschilds, and my own uncle, George VI, Elizabeth's father, very illegal, as a joke. Not only did they take it and steal it from us and celebrate the 4th of July with it, they continued with taking down my father. And I told a lie about my father. He was, anyway, I gotta go.